Hey, y'all, I know that the weight is getting heavy. The weight is getting heavy. The WAIT is getting heavy. The WEIGHT is getting heavy. I know that it feels like the walls are closing in on you. I know it feels like the waves are crashing all around you. But I need you right before you get ready to give up, right before you get ready to open your mouth and condemn your situation, right before you open your mouth and step into agreement with the enemy. I need you to know that the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy, and the enemy is coming to literally make you doubt and not believe what God has spoken over your life, what God has promised you, what God has said in his word. God's word will not return to him void. God is not man that he shall lie. And I know it feels like all hell is breaking loose, because it is. And I know it feels like the fire is getting hotter, because it is. Because God is not pleased and God is shaking some things up. But God is also wanting to see, will you trust him in the midst of it? Will you still be faithful in the midst of it? Will you still serve him in the midst of it? Will you still testify in the midst of it? Will you still believe him even when it looks like all hope is lost? Will you still? So even though the weight is getting heavy, first of all, I want you to understand that the word says that his burden is light. So if you're carrying something and it's heavy, then either it's not from him or it's not yours. His burden is light. Give it to him and trust him. And the next time the enemy begins to kick up dust, remind yourself and remind the devil that our God is able. He's able to do the impossible. He's able to do the unthinkable. And that he is not man that he shall lie. And if you don't have it yet, that means it's coming. That means he's working on it. So the next time somebody says, hey, how you doing? Say, God is working. Somebody says, hey, how you holding up? God is working. Because if you haven't seen it yet, that means it's not finished yet. I know the weight is heavy, but God is working. Peace.